Janae Aiko, the worst. So America seems to be becoming more and more adept at giving black people things they didn't ask for and don't want, and not giving them things that they demand and do want. Juneteenth became official federal holiday. It's funny because in the midst of us asking for justice for the police to be reined in, for there to be given consideration to reforming police, we asked for justice, but instead we got a 3-day weekend. It's interesting that we would get Juneteenth, particularly when all the rage in the country was to not teach slavery, but then we got a holiday that commemorates the end of it. So America wants to commemorate the end of slavery, but while not admitting that it happened or trying to mitigate it in schools. We asked for justice, but we get a 3-day weekend instead. Now, the case of Maya Angelou. Now, Maya Angelou is arguably one of the greatest poets in American history, and she was given a special dispensation this weekend. She became the first black woman in history to be on the quarter. Not the $5 bill, not the $1 bill, the quarter. It is interesting because at a time when black people are asking for change, we didn't ask to be on it. We didn't ask to be spare change. This is a historical figure, and the best you could do is a quarter. Literally, like literally, all of the black women have contributed to society in almost every arena, and the tip is a quarter. Imagine if you worked hard and your tip was a quarter. Black women have just gotten off the pancake box, and now the first denomination we decide to put them on is a quarter, which ironically you can't even buy a box of pancakes for. Do you know how many Maya Angelou's it would take for Maya Angelou to be able to buy one of her own works? How many quarters it would take? You know how many quarters it would take, Maya Angelou's it would take to be able to park on a city street? Is the best you can do the denomination that you keep in a sparklers bottle or in the bottom of your ashtray? Is that what history's all about? Is that the first move we make? How mad would you be if you asked for something and got something so middling it was better off had you not gotten it? What happened to Harriet Tubman being on the $20 bill? The first black woman on a denomination of money, a U.S. currency, is on the quarter. So, we asked for change, not to be on it. But you know, when somebody insults you with something that you didn't ask, you didn't want, you gave them service, you know what they always say? The old saying, they're throwing quarters around like it's manhole covers. That actually, we never asked for it, and what we got was little less than that. It is almost like you go out and do it's like we either we're tone deaf or obtuse, but either one is equally as insulting. Maya Angelou, one of the greatest poets of this or any generation, reduced to what it takes for you to park at a meter. That's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. This is the D.L. Hughley Show.